Hello, Barry here from Mitosu Crafts. Thank you for watching. For today's video, I am going to show you how to make this gift box. It's a napkin fold gift box and it looks ordinary from the outside. Once you take the lid off, you've got this lovely napkin fold pattern on the inside here. And this is what I'm going to show you how to make from beginning to end, following a few easy step-by-steps. You will need the poinsettia petals stamp set as well as the poinsettia dies. I have also used some of the Poinsettia Place Designer Series paper and the red velvet paper to die cut out my poinsettias right here. Some gold foil to die cut out some of the sprigs, as well as some very vanilla thick cardstock. With the very vanilla thick cardstock, you will need to cut yourself two pieces, one measuring 6 by 6 inches and one measuring 6 1/8 of an inch by 6 1/8 of an inch. For the Designer Series paper, you will need to create two pieces measuring 6 by 6 inches. Take your 6 by 6 piece of very vanilla cardstock, and what you want to do with this one is you want to score this at 1.5 inches on all four sides. Take your 6 1/8 by 6 1/8 of an inch piece of very vanilla cardstock, and you want to score this at 3/4 of an inch on all four sides. And then again at 1.5 inches on all four sides. Okay, so cut your Designer Series paper as follows. You will need one square piece measuring 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 inches. You will need 4 pieces measuring 2 3/4 inches by 1 inch. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you will need one piece measuring 2 7/8 of an inch by 2 7/8 of an inch. And then 4 pieces measuring 2 7/8 of an inch by 1/2 an inch, which is these 4 here. And this is how you want to cut it on your Designer Series piece of paper, okay? Once you have those cut, we can go ahead and we can stick these to the box base. So this one here, this one, this one, this one, and this one is for the box base. And then these 5 pieces are for the lid. So let's just pop those to one side. So we'll work with the base first. We are going to stick We're going to stick these to the outside. And then once you stuck those 4 to the outside, you want to turn it over and you want to stick this one on the opposite side. So we're going to do our box lid now, and we're going to stick our paper in the middle and then the 4 pieces around like that. Okay, so you've now got 2 pieces which look like this right here. I'm going to move back onto the box base now, and we're going to do some cutting, folding and burnishing. Okay, so first things first, you want to fold and burnish all lines. And then you will then want to cut and notch the corners. So cut down the score line and then take a bit away. And that's what you will be left with. We can now go ahead and then stick the tabs to the inside of the box. And there we have our box base ready. Okay, moving on to the lid. So you've got this one here. So fold and burnish on every single score line. Like so. And then we want to then cut away certain areas. So we want to cut away basically these three corners on each. So those right there. Okay, so the first things first, you want to cut down the score line to the second score line, cut down the score line to the second score line, then cut away at an angle to notch it in, remove just below the score line, that one, and then just to finish it off, you just want to then take some notches out, notch and notch. And you want to do that on all four sides. So once more, cut down to the second score line, cut down to the second score line, cut away, cut just below the score line, notch it, and notch it. Okay, and repeat that on the other two. And that's what you will be left with once you have cut away. Go ahead and construct like you would do an ordinary box, so just by putting these tabs onto the inside, and do that all the way around, and then I'll show you how to then stick the rest of it in. Once you have all of those four corners stuck, you now want to pop some glue on the inner tab. And then fold it in on itself. And this is just going to help reinforce the box lid. Grab your bone folder, it will help push that glue, and just give you a nice crisp edge here. And repeat that on all four sides. And there we have it. We have our lid for our box. So that's the basic construction of your box. So you can just leave it just there, and you've got yourself a nice little gift box with a lid that fits, that isn't going to fall off because it's the right size. Okay, so we're going to move on to the inside part now. So the actual napkin fold part. But actually, before I do that, I'm just going to do something with the poinsettias. So I'm just going to grab my poinsettias, and I'm going to grab myself some Winkostella, and I'm just going to colour these leaves, just brush them over with a little bit of Winkostella, just to give them a little bit of glitter. So that has just added a little bit of shimmer and shine just to those petals, like that. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop some glue and set these up, and then leave them to one side just to dry. Okay, so some glue in the middle there, and then offset your first one, some glue in the middle, and then offset your second one. Then what you can do is you can grab yourself a glue dot and one of the beaded pearls here, and just grab one of these, and we can pop that in the centre like that. Okay, and that just finishes up that poinsettia. Lovely. So we're just going to leave that to one side to dry, and then that'll be ready for decoration in a moment. So grab your 6x6 designer series paper, and this is going to be the part for the napkin fold for the inside of the box. Grab your trimmer, and you want to score this at 1.5 inches on all 4 sides. Don't score too hard because you don't want to puncture the paper. Okay, and now you want to grab yourself a ruler and a pencil, and you want to mark the centre line at 3 inches. Okay, so bring this over and you want to mark it at 3 inches. Ignore my ruler, I am marking it at 4 inches, but it's just because of the measurements. But it is actually 3 inches from the edge. So line it up and go 1, 2, 3, and then it's because I can't see the 1 on that side. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then grab your ruler and then line up pencil mark to pencil mark, and then just somewhere in the middle, just draw a line. And do the same this side here, so we can find the centre of our piece of paper. So you can see there now we found our centre part of our piece of paper. Fold. What you want to do now is you want to take the corners and then fold into the corners, fold into the centre. So you're going like this, and then fold and burnish, and do that on all 4 sides. And then once you've done that, you then want to then take the corner back on itself and then bring it back to the outside. Now those score lines which you've done at the beginning at the 1.5, you now want to do those. You want to do those again. So you want to fold those over. Final thing which we want to do is we want to, well actually I'll do the folding first, and then we need to cut the middle part as well to go into the box. So to actually construct this up now, what you want to do is you want to, actually have done that way. So this is going to be the bit which we want mainly to be seen. So we want to push in from that corner part here, and you can see where we've folded already. It's starting to want to fold itself over. So just push in from the corner, like that. And then once you've got that part folded over like this, then just put that down, and then like that, and then you can then fold it back on itself. So just lift this one up a little bit, push in from the corner, from that center part. If it struggles a little bit, just push in on that score line, and then it naturally will want to fold in. Hold this up a little bit, push in, down, that folds over, and then pull this back a little bit here, and that part back there. Push that middle part in, and then you can see it all just naturally wants to fold in on itself like that. So we can just bone fold some of those edges just a little bit more. And there we go. That is the beginning, or that is our napkin fold. Now to get it inside the box, what we want to do is we want to now cut from the corner, so this corner here down to this corner here. So we're going to cut basically from corner to corner. So we're going to cut down there. Grab your trimmer, and you want to line up at corner to corner. So I've got corner down there, and I'm putting the corner in up the top here. Bring my blade in and just leave it in the middle, and then I will want to then just cut the middle part away. So I'm basically, you can see the score line that which we've made, and you just basically want to cut out the center. You don't want to cut it out, you just want to put some lines in there. And then the same here, corner to corner. Like that. You can see, and that's just cut up to created a hole. All we want to do now is stick this inside. So some glue on this back tab, and we want to do this to all four sides. So first things first, stick one in, and have it so it can fold over on itself, and it sticks in just like that. And then you do that on all four sides. So that's that, and then you basically just want to then fold it back in the way that we just did just a second ago. So fold in the corner, and then it will naturally just want to take itself into position. Okay, so there's our napkin fold, and then our lid will then fit on perfectly over the top of that. Okay, so I just need to just manipulate it a little bit just to get it all in, so it all folds down. Just like that. So to decorate, what we want to do is we've got our poinsettia, which we had from earlier on. We want to pop a bit of glue on the back side of this. And we're just going to pop that in the corner, the top left corner, just like that. We have got our gold sprigs from here, and we're then just going to insert these in. And then all it needs is a sentiment. So we have got the piece of paper, so Whisper White, this is some of the offcuts, so which is 3/4 of an inch wide. And we're just going to pop it into the lovely labels punch and punch out a pattern. Just like that. We will grab our real red and I will stamp our sentiment. Like that. And then this part which we cut off, which was the excess, we want to position where we want it to be. So and look at the gap from here to here, and then just draw a line. Then what we can do is we can then just snip up that line and then pop that back in the punch. We will end up with a perfect both sides. All right, finish this off with some dimensionals on the back of this. And then we can then just sit that in the center, just like that. And there we have it, our poinsettia petals napkin fold box. How cute is that? There we go. Anybody would love to receive a gift in that. Some little chocolates, something special, who knows? It's just a nice way of presenting a gift. There we go. Thank you for watching. Please remember to give us a thumbs up if you've liked today's video. Also remember that the links to our online shop and everything else can be found down below in the description. Please visit that if you would like to purchase anything you have seen us using today during this video. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and we will see you again very soon. Bye for now. Bye.